What's up with y'all, man? Here we go. Right? It's not what you think. It's not what you think. I promise. Just give me a chance. I heard a song a little while ago that's named what I named this podcast after. I'm gonna try to keep the profanity to a minimum while I do this, but there you can look it up on Apple Music or wherever you listen to your music at, and it's by a person or AI. I found out his name is Nick Hustles, and if you listen to that song and you can resonate with it, then you know this is where you need to be. And I know podcasts kind of cliche at this point, and people kind of using it for bad things. And to be perfectly honest with you, I'm a salesman, man. I'm a trained high level salesman, and what that means to me is I know how to look for money and put myself in the best position possible to get it. And what I'm doing here is not popular. It's not what's going to sell a podcast. So I'm really not looking to make money by doing this. But what I am looking to do is do something a little different. And I just want to talk to you all about it for a second, just for a second. So, but here we are. This is being humble. That's what I named it after the song, just because, again, the song resonates with me. And, being humble is more than a platform that I built for people who are minded like me. It's a way of life for people who never had the option to play small. It ain't about ego or clout. It's about responsibility and survival. And most of all, building something that you can stand on and be proud of. When people depend on you, humility don't pay the bills for some of us. Think about how many times you've had to stand up and speak with the livelihood of your family depending on your voice. I'm talking about for you and your family, not for your position at your job. All I'm saying is a whole lot can start right here for a lot of us. With this vision of creating bridges between people whose dreams are way out in outer space somewhere. And when people ask you about your goals and you tell them, and they look at you like, man, that sounds crazy. Me and you are here. I'm here with those type of people. So I'm serious though. This is for us. The people who shoot for the moon, and if they miss, they still hit the stars. I'm really trying to build something here that is bigger than just a podcast. I'm looking for the builders and the grinders and the hustlers and the movers and the shakers, the people who identify as self-made regardless of the path. I'm looking for the motivators, the people who figured it out and continue to do so, taking the uncommon route. You ever heard of the GOAT path? I've been on the GOAT path for a minute. I'm perfectly honest with you. And it's by design, mostly by necessity. Some. And it doesn't matter to me whether it's by necessity or because some of us have to do this, have to hustle, and some of us do it because it's just how we built. So again, those are the people I want to talk to. If you're trying to survive in your own motion, this right here is for you. That's what I'm saying. And my rules are super simple and should be effective if we execute. So the first thing is you have to refuse to shrink your story to make other people feel comfortable. Hence the name, being humble. Because I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you, man. It's hard out here. It's super hard out here being a pimp. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But in the same breath, it's an experience, man, that I hope everybody gets the chance to experience when you actually do it and you succeed at it and you don't have to answer to anybody. And you can move how you want to move. And most importantly, you can move when you want to move. You understand what I'm saying? That's the beautiful thing about it. The second rule that I have is that I'm asking you to use someone that you find here for a service that you need. I'm telling you right now, I'm a grassroots type of guy. I pull up. I'll go to Chicago. I go to Detroit. I go back to DC where I'm from. I'm already in Phoenix. I drive to Cali. I drive to New Mexico, Colorado, Utah, Vegas. It don't matter. I'm pulling up. If you on your own and you trying to get put on under any means necessary, it won't cost you a dime, but a couple minutes of your time. And time is money. I do agree. But this situation right here could ultimately, lead you to a person who is a bit of more of a expert in what you're doing than you are. In my opinion, that's how conglomerates are made. Like empires are built like that when people depend upon each other. And unfortunately, in our community, we don't have a bunch of that. So I'm a star. Simple as that. I always been the dude that was, that speaks out. But I'm gonna use this right here to speak up. There's a difference. You understand? So a lot of time we think that if I do this and I do that, and when I do these things, I'll be good. There's a lot of eyes in that. You know what I'm saying? Where in fact, in my opinion, especially being a guy who has a history of helping guys build business, you know what I'm saying? Business is no different than raising a kid. And we all know that it takes a village, right? To raise a kid, it honestly takes a village. So a business is no different. There's not one business on the planet that a dude has said, I created, a woman, I'm sorry, that said that they created and they didn't have to depend on their sphere of influence, the people that are directly around them that they can directly affect or that could directly affect them and their business and what they have going on. But that's where that friendship comes from. Who are friends? Who are they? Are the friends the people who just keep knocking on your door asking for things, showing up only when you have things? You understand what I'm saying? Talking a good game, but not doing a good game. Those ain't friends, man. Those dudes are moochers. Those dudes around you just to eat what you eat from your dinner plate. That's all they there for. My friends are dudes who gonna be helping me to get to the next level, and I'm gonna be helping them get to the next level. You understand what I'm saying? Them the only type of people I'm trying to hang around. Those are the people that I'm looking for. It's just that simple for me. So just like I said, man, it takes a village to have a business or to create a grand business. And I'm trying to create the village is all I'm trying to say. And it's not for me, it's for everyone. You know what I'm saying? It's for everyone to see themselves running their own business one day, period, point blank. When I pull up and I talk to people again, I'm mobile, man. I can take everything I have here with me. I'm mobile. Wireless microphones. I got these microphones. I got everything I need to pull up and do what I need to do, either in a quiet setting, or we can be at the place of business, or we can go wherever you want to go. I'm prepared for everything. So it is what it is. So, but so on each episode, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dive into the mindset that it takes, the money it takes, the setbacks, the wins and the losses, man, the family dynamics. I can talk about that too. Oblivion, the family dynamics. We can all use some advice, man. And everybody has some advice that they can give us back. And ultimately, man, we're gonna talk about the desire it takes to keep going because be honest with you, that's a lot of negativity and trying to get your own thing going, and everybody goes through it. And family dynamics is a big part of it, but the desire to keep going is the biggest thing, man. What pushes you to keep going? And most of the time it's the place that you envision yourself being in, man. And that's all I want to do, man. It's all about motivation and accountability, man. So over here, man, you can feel free to do whatever you want to do to escape the daily grind, man. Pour it up, light it up, do whatever you want to do, man. We're just gonna chop it up about the grind, about how it is and what it is and what it is we do. The non-traditional paths that nobody like to talk about, to get to live the life that we want to live. No fake modesty, no fake ass success stories, no myths, and most importantly, no gatekeeping, man. This space is for the walkers, not the riders. And honestly, let me take that back. This space is for the walkers and the bus riders. You understand? And what I mean by that is the walkers are the people who out here trying to figure it out. And I'm going to talk to some bus riders. Trust me, I already got them lined up. The people who already generally got it figured out that's already ready to take that next step into a very, very prosperous life. So I encourage questions that I met with real answers. I anticipate real conversations with people who earn their confidence, who ain't afraid to stand on it. It's really that simple. So if you built it, if you survived it, say that shit. You know what I'm saying? This is where I'm at. This is where I'm gonna be. Again, I'm grassroots. I'm out there in your neighborhoods. I'm out there at your business. I'm everywhere. I promise you, I'm pulling up and we're gonna talk about your business. I'm gonna give you a chance to talk about it, what you do, what your goals are. And hopefully when I put the podcast up, somebody else will see you and they'll use your business or lend you some advice or become a conglomerate. You know, that's the biggest thing, man. Seeing who's out there that's doing the same thing so we can take the next step. So if you know somebody, man, get them in contact with me. You understand what I'm saying? I have another podcast just to make sure that I keep it a G. I have another one called Unconventional Grind, and it's the same concept, but it's for people who don't want to be in front of my being humble sign. That's perfectly fine with me. Unconventional grind is the same thing. And primarily kids, man. A lot of us have kids that have talents and want to need to get their information and get their name out there early and fast. So here we go. Unconventional grind. I pull up the same information with you, of course, your parents, because I'm not in the Epstein files. Trust me, I ain't got nothing to do with that kid. But they, this is what I'm doing, man. If you know somebody, put them in contact with me. I'm telling you, I already got a lot of people who trying to get down with this, and I'm gonna put them on. I'm gonna start putting them on as soon as possible. I'm in real estate school right now. I got a bunch of cars lined up to fix. I got a whole bunch of other stuff that I need to get smoothed out first with the different things that I'm doing, and I'm going full head of steam with this, man. So trust me, hit me. Let me know what you got going on, and I'm gonna be out there. Fuck being humble. I got you.